But it's time to take a look at another piece of Nebraska history.
You may not realize this, but at one time there was a college in the community of Wahoo, and a baseball team there once played a role on an international level.
Basketball team.
That's what I wondered.
I missed the T in there, so that probably threw you off.
Joining us now with more on this is Chris Goforth with History Nebraska. Hello, Chris.
You know, spelling is really important.
Well, I took a chance. Is it basketball or baseball? And I went with the wrong one.
It is basketball, and it was 50 years ago this month that the women's basketball team from the tiny John F. Kennedy College in Wahoo traveled for a series that involved international politics. Now, our Nebraska History Magazine editor David Bristow wrote up this interesting piece, which is on our website. John F. Kennedy College was a for-profit school founded in 1965. Now, in the pre-Title IX years, JFK was actually a pioneer in women's athletics. Its softball team won the first 3 Women's College World Series in 1969, 70, and 71. The JFK women's basketball team, meanwhile, was invited to China after winning the National AAU Championship 2 years in a row. They and also an all-star men's basketball team were sent to play the Chinese national teams as part of a larger diplomatic thaw between the U.S. and Chinese governments. It's really hard to overstate how strange it seemed at the time for American athletes to travel to China. Now, despite losing their 3 games by 12 to 19 points each, which was no small feat being a small college in Nebraska against a national team, the JFK players were treated like celebrities by the Chinese public because basketball was second only to table tennis as a national sport in popularity. Now, one of the aspects of this whole situation was JFK was hoping that this whole series would give them more national appeal, bring more people in. They were having financial issues. Unfortunately, they did not have that effect, and the school did close 2 years later.
Really interesting. And you know, the grounds there are still in Wahoo. You can still see where the college used to be, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's a really cool way to be able to kind of, as we say, step through history, if you will, and just kind of experience where some of these unique opportunities to envelop yourself into history can exist.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and where can we get more information on stories like these?
Yeah, well, this story and others are on our website, history.nebraska.gov. And of course, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And if you've been peeking through this new Threads thing that you've probably been hearing about, we're starting to figure that one out as well. So be looking for content there too.
I know, my son signed up for that this weekend. He's excited about it.
Yeah, we're figuring it out, but it looks like a very cool platform. So if you're there, keep an eye out for us and follow us.
All right, thank you, Chris.
Thanks.